Today we'll be using Gentleman's Nod Ernest, coming right up. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host John, aka Lather. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're looking for things related to the world of wet shaving, you've come to the right place. Now for today's video, we're going to take a look at Gentleman's Nod Ernest, both the soap here as well as the matching aftershave balm. Now just a quick note of disclosure that this set was sent to me by Gentleman's Nod to review, to use, and give feedback. All thoughts and opinions in the video are my own, but if you'd rather not watch a video covering a product that was received for free, no harm, no foul. You can find plenty of other videos in the channel listing. With that out of the way, let's take a closer look at Ernest. So just from the label itself, you'll see the main notes of the scent listed here right on top. I find that it's really helpful when the label does kind of provide that kind of information when it comes to more complex scents. In the case of Ernest, it says citrus, tobacco, and woods. Now the name of the soap, Ernest, is a tribute to Ernest Hemingway, the famous American author. And what else can I tell you about this? This is featured in the new Aspen base, which is a non-tallow base. And also Ernest, as well as the original offerings from Gentleman's Nod, were recently overhauled. All the scents were overhauled, tweaked, improved. Now, I can't compare how old Ernest compares to this new one. I do know that friend of the channel, Ben Louie, B-Lou, One Past Ben, he did mention that the old version had a wonderful mango note, which you don't really find too often as far as shave scents go. So I'm really curious. I haven't used this yet. This will be first impressions. So we'll see. I'll be looking for that mango note to see how prominent or not it is in today's scent. Now, closer look at the tub. Labels are done very nice, very professional. On top here, some great design work. And I really dig the shade of blue that was used, which you'll find kind of this navy-ish blue on all the Aspen soaps. And they have a tallow base as well called Cardinal. You'll find the soaps featured in that base are a red maroonish kind of color. So let's also now take a look underneath the lid here. You'll see the fresh pour right there. And let's take a sniff off the tub. Oh, so some light, bright, sweet fruits, and some tobacco, I think are really kind of right at the forefront of the scent. At least unlathered, I would say this is about medium scent strength, maybe like a 5 out of 10. This is coming off kind of ambery and mixed with those kind of fruity notes at the top as well as tobacco. It does have a passing resemblance to Dolce & Gabbana's The One, a very popular, I guess kind of like a date night kind of fragrance, kind of sweet, warm, cozy, very pleasant. Yeah, this is really nice, very inviting, and I forgot to mention also that this comes in a 5-ounce tub. So we'll be using this as well as the matching balm right here. I don't think I should have used, I've used some of Gentleman's Nod's products in the past. This might be my first go with the balm as well. So yeah, that's what we got for the software. Let's see what else I'm using today for the hardware. Now for the razor today, this is gonna be the last shave with the Winning razor. Again, this is on loan and has been on loan. You've seen me use this for the last few videos, courtesy of Brian from the Wet Shave Experience. Last time I used it, I loaded it up with a Pole Silver Super Iridium blade, so we're using that blade again. I like the results of it. That'll be the second shave with that blade. And also making its way into another video is this brush right here, on loan from my buddy Ross, aka Nova Shaves, and this is the Decoration Grooming Nebula brush with a B3 knot in the Washington shape. I really liked how this handled. The 24mm knot is really dense and really, you know, while I had heard prior that B3 is a very scritchy knot, I was perfectly happy with the amount of exfoliation, scrub, what have you. It wasn't unpleasant by any means. So we'll be going again with the Nebula brush. Now before I start the face lather, if you're enjoying this video, if you're enjoying the videos on this channel, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, please consider becoming a subscriber, as it would really help support the channel, help us with the algorithm, and just get the videos out in front of more eyes. Thank you guys always for your help and support. Also, I want to invite you guys to check out the Lather Talk Discord to interact with fellow wet shaving enthusiasts, listeners of the Lather Talk podcast, and just all around cool people. All right, so I've wet the face, and you can see I'm working with about 3 days worth of stubble. Also, I forgot to mention the firmness of the soap. This is kind of, you can see some mess of the lather, but it is quite a firm soap. You really gotta press in there to make a dent. And I know some people like the value of a harder soap. That way it doesn't, get eaten up so quick per shave. I also will be applying some of that Proto Lather just as a bit of a pre-shave. I will say this scent has opened up really nicely. And the brush is loaded and ready to go. So let's start with that face lather. And we'll talk more about the scent notes and scent impressions. So first up, let's cover the official scent note breakdown. And this does, since this is a cologne type scent, it's quite the list, and it's got top, mid, and dry down notes. So first off with the top notes, we're looking at lime, mango, bergamot, lemon, and grapefruit. For the mid notes, we have jasmine, tobacco, and lavender. And finally for the dry down, we have tobacco, vetiver, cedarwood, and sandalwood. The immediate scent that came to mind that this reminded me of was D&G The One. And as far as the shaving world, other scents that this would be not exactly the same as, but kind of at least to give you a reference point, I do think this is very similar to PAA Future Fiction and also Zingari Man The Soloist. I mean, and these are all scents that I own and I happen to enjoy. I think they're very easily accessible, very easily likable. And like I said, I was looking for that mango note that Bilu really enjoyed. I'm not sure, I can't say I can pick out the mango note. There are bright fruits in here, and from the list, there's citrus, lime, bergamot, lemon, grapefruit, all really bright, wonderful citruses. But I do think the mango, if that used to be prominent in this scent, that's really, it's really hard to detect in this soap at least. All right, so we're lathered up and ready to go with the winning razor for our first pass. And first thing I want to do is just to follow up from my last video, which I was shaving with the collaboration for Cerberus, but I also had given you guys an update, just as far as like what's going on with life, in particular, just sharing with you kind of how it was a bit of a rougher week, and I just want to say thank you to all the viewers out there who really just left some very encouraging messages. And I know we all have like bad days and bad weeks, but it's great to have people who are compassionate, empathetic to one another's troubles. And I just want to say thank you for the encouraging words. I'm happy to say that the end of the week progressively got better, so that also didn't hurt. But thank you for everyone who left a comment in the video or reached out. I really do appreciate it. Now, I mentioned that today is our last go with the winning razor. And it's been a nice trial session with it. I think it does shave uniquely, but I think one of the cons is, while I do like a good hefty razor, this might exceed my preference as far as the weight of a razor, which it has me thinking I need to go back and use my Charcoal Goods level 2. For that one I have a Magnum handle, and that thing is also quite weighty. I used to really like it, but I haven't used that razor in a while, especially with all the different razors I've tried, I don't think I've used it since I actually received the Blackbird Titanium from Blackland. So I definitely need to revisit that razor as I'm thinking about my current taste for heavier razors. Now, just to backtrack on the scent of Ernest more, I would say tobacco for sure is the note that's at the forefront. It's got some strong support, and I didn't mention the woody notes. That definitely is coming out more. In this case, there's both cedarwood, sandalwood. I think in the dry down to vetiver. So I think all that, even there's the bright fruits at the top, bright citrus at the top, but that tobacco is, going. That tobacco is present all the way through the scent in all the phases, and it doesn't play like a cherry pipe tobacco by any means. If anything, because again, given the name Ernest, it's supposed to evoke cigars. I think that's why you have those fruits, and that's why mango, at least is listed, even if I can't get it exactly. It's trying to give you that tropical vibe and cigars. And I've been known to enjoy a nice cigar in my day. But I think as far as creating a scent that kind of goes along with the Ernest name, I think Gentleman's Knot did a great job there. I do like it when there's a theme or name of a soap that has a logical connection to the actual scent. I don't know, sometimes you have like winter scents that have the scent of like coconut and pineapple. And I mean, you can do whatever you want. Again, you can use whatever scent in whatever season you want. But just as far as like where your mind is prepared for, and if you tell me that you're selling like a Christmas themed soap, I would think it has something to do with the holiday or with that winter season. And it just really throws me for a loop when you come at me with like, oh, here's some coconut and rum and tequila notes. Which is very summary to me. So all that's to say, I do appreciate it when a scent and a soap's theme and name are, have some synergy to it. That's me trying to connect my fingers and I'm forgetting I'm holding a brush and have lather all over it. Now here we go in for the second pass. First pass went off without a hitch. Now angle's been pretty easy to find with this one, with the winning razor. And I would say overall, this would be a good, I think this could be a good starter razor. Given the weight of it though, I might think this might be better treated as like an upgrade. But people start with all different kinds of razors. I remember asking, I think it was in Lather and Blade Facebook group a few months back, for suggestions for the ideal first razor, and what that was stemming from was, do we have more options beyond the typical Merkur 34C, Edwin Jagger DE89 suggestions? Albeit those are strong razors, those are ones that I still recommend, but not being a beginner at this anymore, just always curious what people are suggesting to friends and family members, coworkers even, who are trying to get into wet shaving. It can be hard to kind of put myself in those shoes again. After doing this, I've been wet shaving since 2012. So my newbie days, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm always learning, I try to be in the attitude of always be learning. But my newbie days are pretty far in the past at this point. All right, so very solid shave today. We had our 3 passes. And really enjoyed the scent of Ernest. I'm gonna have to see if I can somehow track down or try out the old version of the scent, just based out of curiosity, but really enjoyed this updated scent. And again, I think line-wide, all the scents have been tweaked and with the intention to improve. So anyway, we're gonna finish off with the balm here. As you can see me kind of fiddling around with this. Okay. All right. Swim with about that amount. Texture is not overly thick. I probably could have gone with, seeing the amount of residue left in my hands, I probably could have gone with less product. But I might have gotten a little overzealous as I was, with a brand new pump, you gotta give it a few pushes to get the air out. I just wound up with more product than intended. That's okay. I would say, the scent in the balm here, I'm mostly getting the top notes. And believe it or not, speaking of that mango note, I am getting more of that tropical, some more tropical vibes in addition to all the bright citrus. Yeah, so I'd say I'm getting mostly top notes as far as out of the balm. Anyways, really enjoyable shave today. Thank you again to Gentleman's Nod for sending me the set of Ernest. Very enjoyable, very accessible scent. I found the Aspen soap base. Again, this is a non-tallow. I'm not sure, I don't think it's vegan necessarily, but it's non-tallow. It lathered quite easily. It is a firmer soap as well. And yeah, just very easy to work with and enjoyable lather. I'm just feeling my face around right now. My first time with the balm. This is absorbing to the skin, I think actually quite quickly, and it has a good face feel. I think people are always wondering if there's a kind of a greasier face feel, which is also, there's a time and place for that too, I think, especially in drier climates in the winter and whatnot. You sometimes want a little extra moisturizing in that balm, but this has dried down pretty quickly, and still, as of right now at least, it's mostly those top fruity notes. I also want to hear from you guys. Have you tried any of the offerings from Gentleman's Nod, especially any of the revised scents? Please let me know, especially if you have a comparison between the old and the new. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. And that's going to do it for today's shave. I want to thank you guys so much for taking some time out of your busy day and joining me for this video. I can't say enough how much I appreciate your time and support. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.